South Georgia home. I'm trying to hold this phone steady with one hand and not jiggle you around so much. This is just a quick recap. We went to an estate sale, a 4-family yard sale, and 2 thrift stores last weekend. Did not get much for going to those 4 things. Did not get much, I'll tell you that. The first thing, the 4-family yard sale was right down the road from us. I knew the people. This was in a free box. It is, of course, a stand. It expands. You see here, it'll expand and go higher. The only thing is it's missing a screw right here, and that's why it was in the free box. And I believe it says UBZs, something. Maybe you know what that is. I've never done it. And I guess you can put something there, but yeah, free, so I picked it up. And now my husband is challenged with finding a screw to go in it. Same girl, like I said, it's 4-family yard sale, but I only bought from one person. And she had these 2 Samsonite suitcases. There's a little Samsonite's logo. And she said she paid $10 a piece when she thrifted them. When I do $10 together, and I said yes. It's one of those things where I lie to myself and say, you know, one of these days I'm gonna have a booth and I'll have somewhere to sell this kind of stuff. I don't have a booth, thought about it, just haven't done it yet. So yeah, when you see a deal, I guess you just pick it up and put it in storage and do a wishful thinking on it. Anyway, this is the estate sale. The estate sale was a 3rd and final day. I usually go on the 2nd day, but I couldn't. Friday I had to go get my car serviced. I had to get my hair cut and highlighted, and then I had to go to another city and get my toenails done, all in preparation of leaving for Pensacola. So couldn't get to the 2nd day of the estate sale. 3rd day, it was raining cats and dogs. I was hoping there was not a lot of people coming out, but there were. Excuse me. And we only got a few things. The house was pretty well picked over. There was a lot of books still in the house and a few electronic stuff. But I'm thinking this woman was, I don't know if she did this for a living, if she made money off of this, or if she was a teacher of this, or just seems really hardcore to do ceramics as a hobby and have your own kiln. Your own molds. And she did have molds. I didn't see any kilns. I think they were already sold. They were in the pictures for the estate sale, but I think they were already sold. But this is the first thing I picked up, and she poured it in 1995. And of course, I've said in an earlier video, I was looking for rabbits to do as project pieces at Easter. Couldn't find them. Of course, now I lay my hand on him. And he's a pretty good sized rabbit. You can see he's a big one. If I found it at Easter, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. Now I want to hold on to him until next Easter and see what I'm feeling like then. I may not want to do next Easter what I did this past Easter, so we're going to hang on to him the way he is. This is going to be another project piece, and I don't know why I picked it up. Well, it'll be fun to paint. My husband did point out that the tip of it has been broken and repaired. But it is good. I mean, I have to admire her painting technique because she has got some really good lines. She took her time on painting this, and she poured this one in 94. So it's a really nice little church. You can leave it as is and just put a candle underneath it. Use it during Easter or Christmas or every day. But I think we're going to paint that one. This was in the garage, the little washroom off the garage. It has been neglected for some years. The whole room, not just this bomb. I think it's called a bomb pan. Anyway, it is pretty well rusty, as you can see. It will come apart. I just haven't tried to force it back together right now because I need to clean it. That'll just be for, of course, decoration. We're not going to cook with it like I would know how to make a bomb. Anyway, this was laying around and I thought, why not? You know, it's going to be cheap either way. 32 gigabyte jump drive. I don't know, I might even take it to work. I don't know. Anyway, it was just something added to the pile. There was one closet. Not a lot of people were going in that closet, and I couldn't figure it out. I saw one woman rummaging around in it, and she shut the door and she walked on, and then I went back and I was going through it, and my husband's like, what if they don't want you in that closet? I said, well, they would have told me to get out of this closet if they didn't want me in it. But I found this on the floor of that closet. Solid brass, 3-arm swivel hook. I like the idea of this. or the concept of this, just hanging on the wall, and you've got these little hooks that you can put wash rags on, or hand towels on, or jewelry on, or put it in there and hang purses on it, or your bras on it, whatever you want to put on it. But I like that. Don't know where I put it. I'm thinking about the guest bathroom, but you know, we'll see. Now, this was also in the closet. I don't collect this. I mean, I don't have any plans of being a big collector of this look. I think it's pretty. I think it'll be a nice little color if you want to put it in a vignette somewhere. It is Taylor Smith & Taylor, TS&T. I don't know why this sucker won't focus. It was doing it a while ago. There we go. But I really like the raised look around it. I don't know, is it me, or I'm just seeing chickens and everything? It looks like it could be leaves, almost a butterfly, but to me it just looks like chickens. And this is the needle point, a little transfer wear. You can see the crazing in it, a little staining here and there, but it's just pretty for decoration. Again, not like I want to have a great big collection of it, but just throw it in the pile. And then this was in the kitchen. It's called a tomato shark. And that's what you use to core the tomato with, take out the core with. These are little sharp points. We'll be doing tomatoes here fairly soon. It is a messy and laborious job, so we'll see if this comes in handy. But it's a little aluminum or some kind of, I don't know if it's aluminum, being around tomatoes. I think you can also use these to get, if you have like really large strawberries, get the tops out of the strawberries. Anyway, just pick that up and throw it in the pile. So all of this was $5. So not bad to pick up a jump drive for $5 and a couple of project pieces and something pretty. So we went to we went to 2 thrift stores. First thrift store we went to, like I said, we're going to Pensacola. My husband is not a short wearing person. He has one pair. I think he's only had one pair his whole life since we've been married. You're talking about Burning Man, there will be a Burning Man in Pensacola because his legs are neon white. But these are really, really nice shorts. They're Jack's brand. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. They're really nice long board short. I think that's what you call a board short. Very nice. Then we also got him a red polo shirt and a pair of swim trunks. $4 for that shirt, $3 for his swim trunks, and I think $4 for these. So yeah. And then I got these. It's the first thing I saw these, and I like the pillowcase. This might, just hang out and come out again around Christmas time. Look at the closures. They got buttons. But what really sold me on buying this was these. It says dry clean only. I wonder if you can get away with hand washing these or delicate washing these. I don't know. Anyway, the pillows, I believe, my husband believes, they are down pillows. They are extremely heavy and very, very soft. But really nice pillows, and they were only $3 a piece. So $6 for 2 really good pillows. You can't beat that. And I'll keep the pillowcases too. So we went to the other rehab thrift store or restore, and this was the only 2 things I got. Again, my frame problem carries on. This one doesn't have a kickstand, which kind of is disappointing. It has a little velvet back. It does have a hanger, so I can hang it on the wall. But it does have a little bit of pretty on the frame. And the glass is that curved or convex, or one of the 2. Curved out. It curves out. I think this was $1. Took the price tag off already. And I have been looking for some really good faux fruit. Really like some apples, but you got to get what you can get. I'm cheap. I know I can go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and get some. I just don't want to do that. And then I have been in some thrift stores where they have fake fruit, and it costs an arm and a leg, or in my opinion, arm and a leg. So when I saw these strawberries, I picked them up. $2. They're really well done, fake strawberries. Really lightweight, but yeah. $2, $1, $3 there. And then today I had to do something for work, so I said I'll go buy the Salvation Army. It's a weekday. I was just seeing if it's true that stuff is more packed on the weekday, and it is. It had a lot of stuff. Had I just been starting out collecting things, I probably would have got more than what I did. There was a set of lamps that I really liked, but I could not. And they were good price. They were really beautiful. I just couldn't figure out where they would go in this house, so I left them. This is going to be a trial piece. The rooster there, I got to thinking about how I wanted to paint him, and it came to me, you know, back in the old days, on top of the barns, people would have copper roosters with copper weather vanes, and so I'm thinking about copper, an old guy there. But I want to make sure first I'm going to like it, the technique and the paint. So this is going to be the trial and error part. We'll take this ribbon off. He was $1.99 originally, $1.99, and then they marked him down to 99 cents, and it was yellow today, so that was half price, so 50 cents for that little duck, or goose, whatever you want to call him. This is my favorite piece. Again, another frame. It has that insert, $2.99. It does have its kickstand and almost like a sateen back to it. I don't know how old it is, but judging by her hairdo, it's been a few years. And then this book I thought was really interesting. 10,000 Garden Questions Answered by Experts. This is volume 2. There was volume 1 there, but it was in rough shape. As you can see, this one has a lot of stick-ons, stick-ins. I like looking through old books to see if people have stuck stuff in there. I've actually got an old book that I bought. And at a gun show of all places, I went with my husband, and there was a guy selling old books. And there was a book there I got. It was cheap. It was a decoration book. I think I started reading it. No, it was a book of poems. That's what it was, a book of poems. And inside, there was like a 4-leaf clover stuck inside. There was the facial tissue, back when they used to make pink facial tissues. There was one of those stuck in there. There was a receipt for some department store where someone bought a casserole dish for somebody. Anyway, there's a copyright. So it is kind of fun to find old books that have insert, stuff stuck in them. Just kind of see what whoever the previous owner was when they stuck in there. No, I haven't found any money, unfortunately, in one of them. But there's always, tomorrow is another day. We can try again. So that's the haul from today. And then the last weekend, like I said, we're going to Pensacola. I have never had luck on one of our trips going to a thrift store and buying a whole lot. But don't think that's going to deter me from trying to get my husband to go to one while we're on the road. So, yeah. Thank you for coming back and joining us. If you like this kind of stuff, and I will say this, if I do like what I do to the duck, maybe I'll make a video about how we do it to the chicken, to the rooster. But if you like this kind of stuff, we do have more in-depth videos on some of the hauls that we have, and we do have bigger hauls than this sometimes. But please subscribe, leave us a comment. We like hearing from you, and hope to see you back here again soon. Have a great week.